Hey everybody, this is Mrs. Mills. I'm just sitting here on my comfy couch. I've been doing grading, I've been doing lots of work within our course tonight, and I wanted to go over and just do a quick recap of what's been going on in the course, and really talk about some things that are going on, and then also remind you of a few things to look forward to. Um, First of all, I wanted to say thank you so much for all your hard work in Units 1 and Unit 2. We will be wrapping up Unit 2 at the end of this week. So Monday we will start Unit 3. So if you haven't quite got all of Unit 2 completed yet, I'd suggest you get right on that and get it finished this week or this weekend so that you can be able to be ready to hop right into Unit 3. And if you already are in Unit 3, then kudos to you. That's really exciting. Um, I'm already seeing your work come in, and so that's awesome. Keep it up and stay ahead. That's a great strategy for the course. So in Unit 1, a couple of the things that we did were you guys completed a knowledge inventory, and that's the first one of the whole of our course, and you'll do another one at the end of the course. And so this is really just for me to see, how much you learned throughout the course. So this first one, you probably didn't know everything, right? Some of the things you had probably just guess, or some of them maybe even you left blank because you didn't know. So, and that's fine. That's great. At the end of the course, you'll take the exact same one and we'll be able to compare your scores so that you can see how much you learned. And that's always a great thing for you to be able to give yourself a pat on the back and really be proud of yourself for learning and for growing throughout the semester. One of the other things that we did in Unit 1 was we did our first discussion board. Thank you so much for all those who participated and getting to know each other and really, asking questions and really digging in and trying to make it a meaningful discussion board. I hope we can do that on all of our future discussion boards as well. It was so good to get to know each of you, and I look forward to getting to know you even more. In Unit 2, we have been working on our Dear Abby letters. Um, and some of you have done phenomenally on these. Some of you forgot to include the letter from Abby. And some of you had, a few errors and, grammar errors and punctuation errors throughout your letters. So be sure to be watching those types of things and be sure to be reading the instructions thoroughly. That is one of our assignments that I use a rubric to grade it, and you have access to that rubric. So really look at that and see if you're meeting all the requirements before you turn it in. And that's my suggestion anytime there's a rubric. And then you took the Unit 2 test. Now, just to comment on the tests, um, each unit, when you take these tests, they are open note. You can, refer back to things in the course. This is really a time for you to review and really reflect and see, if there's anything you need to work on before we hop into the next unit. Um, but I did want to make a note that the final exam will be closed note. That's the one where you'll be having a proctor. Somebody in your school will be in the room with you, and you won't be allowed to use your notes or our course at all. So I just wanted to give you a heads up about that. But yeah, go ahead and keep doing your best on your unit tests, and it'll be exciting to see how much you guys have learned. And it looks like all of you are doing quite well on those. And then a couple other reminders real quick. Progress reports come out at the end of each unit. So you will see another progress report next week on Monday or Tuesday. That's when I'll send them out. And that's a great reference point for your parents and for you to see how things are going in the course, see if there's anything missing, see what's kind of going on for you. And then I also wanted to mention that I do accept redos. This is just a reminder. I know you've heard this before. I do accept redos. Be sure that you're reading the feedback in the gradebook so that you can see, and I will write, go ahead and turn in another one, or please resubmit this. And that indicates that you can turn it in again, and I'll regrade it and see if you can get a better score on it and see if you can learn the material a little bit better. Please take advantage of that redo policy. That's really helpful. And I won't accept redos on units that are a long time ago, okay? I will accept redos on the current unit and the two prior, but nothing further behind than that. And then late work, I do accept late work. Um, if it's 1 unit late, then it can qualify for all of the points. If it's over 1 unit late, 2 or more units late, then it's only going to qualify for up to 50%. So my suggestion is to get all of your late work in ASAP. That way you can take advantage of that late work policy, which I feel is pretty forgiving. If you have any questions or any comments, please be sure to let me know. A handful of you have reached out to me and asked your questions, and that's awesome. Keep them coming. And if anybody else has, you or your parents have questions or concerns, please be sure and let me know. I'm here for you guys, and I'm excited to keep going on this journey. And I'm excited to start Unit 3. So I will see you in class.